Welcome back to the channel. So today I have a really cool brand new product to share with you. This is 10.25 inch instrument cluster display from Hanshow. So previously they have the 9-inch display. This is something similar but way more functions and better looking graphics. So today I will show you what comes in the box and then step-by-step installations, and then I will show you all the functionalities and what this display can do, and then at the end I'll show you what it looks like in my Tesla Model 3. Oh, before we start, I just dropped new merch for Dad's Toys and Cars. You can check it out right below this video, like this new sweater with DTC lighting in the front and Tesla lighting in the back. These will be awesome gifts for yourself or your loved ones for this holiday season. So don't forget to check it out. Now, let's go. Let's see what comes in the box of this new 10.25 inch instrument cluster display from Hanshow. So before we open the box, let me show you the extra functionality that is new, and they never have these functions in the previous instrument cluster display before. So first, it has 4G network, meaning you can put in a SIM card into this unit, so it has its own internet connection. Then it has its own GPS, so this unit comes with GPS. I will show you later. And also you can add the camera, the front forward camera to this unit, but it's not included in this box today. And since it has its own network connection, it's also came with its own OTA or over-the-air updates. Those are functions that's big difference from the previous display. Now let's open it. And here is the display itself. These are all the wires that you have to connect it. And these are all the wires and wire harness that came in the box. So first, this is the main wire harness that you connect from your MCU in the car to the display itself. And this is the bracket that you will connect or install this display to your dashboard. And these are the screws that you need. So this is the GPS. So like I mentioned before, it has built-in GPS into the display. So anywhere you go, let's say you go somewhere without cell signals or singular signals, you still can use the GPS for the navigation system. And this is the 4G antenna that you can connect to the display. So before we install this unit, let me show you comparison between the 9-inch, which is the newest before this unit, and this 10.5, and see the difference in size. For the width-wise, about an inch bigger, and show you the height. It's about 1/4 inch bigger than the 9-inch display unit. Right now, let's install this instrument cluster display in my Tesla Model 3. I got this awesome new display from Hanshow or hautopart.com. As you can see here, there's an option for you to add the front forward camera to this display. So if you are interested in this display, you can use special code DAD to get that extra 30% off on this display. So from $646 down to $452. Alright, now let's start the installation. So first thing first, we have to remove this trim panel right here, which holds the dashboard piece together. Now let's remove that. Try to use the trim remover. So it's all locked by the clip. There you go. Just came out just like that. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side too. Now we will start pulling this dashboard right here up. There you go, just like that. As you can see, it's not super hard. So you do one pull, then the whole panel will come up. So in order to remove this bottom panel, there are 4 clips that need to be removed. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now let's remove that. Okay, now we should be able to pull this piece down really easily. There, so after the panel is down, we're going to have to unclip. You see the light? It's clipped right here. Unclip that one. The light's gone now. And then just unclip the speaker. So pinch in hard enough, pull at the same time. Then it should come out just like that. Okay, now we can remove this panel entirely. Now we have to locate that. You see that old BD plug right there, in there. That's a gray color on the inside. Since the space underneath the glove box will be really dark and small tight space, I will demonstrate for you right here how to plug and unplug from the main MCU unit in the car. So imagine the plug with the green tape on it is original plug that's from your car, which is supposed to be gray color. Then you unplug it from your car. After that, you plug in the male white male from handshell wire harness into the female gray color on the MC unit. Then you plug in the gray plug from the car into the white female from handshell display wire harness. That's it. Now you complete the full circle. Now this wire harness can take the information from the MCU display, and then you just need to connect these to the display. Okay, before I unplug anything, I would go and turn off the car first. So go to safety on the main menu and then all the way down, and you power the car off. Now we can plug and unplug all the cable, and then I'm going to run the cable up on the side. So we have to take the side panel off to there. So the cable gonna go from this hole right here. So I'm gonna run the cable up this way and then get out this side. Okay, make sure no cable stuck in there because we need all 3 of the color up. So all of them. And then, so we are going to run the cable underneath the dashboard. I have so many cable from previous display that I still have it on the dashboard. So I'll do the same thing, run the cable up here. So I'll use the masking tape to tape them down. Just make sure they don't block like the clips when we put the dashboard back down. Okay, now let's try to install the instrument cluster display on the dashboard before we can put it back in the car. So I basically count from this slot on the left, 29 slot from here. So number 1 would be right here, 29. So then I will mark with a masking tape, as you can see here. So it stopped right here. So the first slot that will go in is a number 30th. And if you can see, this is the steering wheel column. Since it's a bigger screen, I would go put it towards this side a little more so it doesn't get too close to the the main screen on the right. So it's pretty much right in the center, maybe towards this a little bit more. And then you just slot in all the wires into these slots right here. As you can see here, I pushed the wire through all the slots so we can connect it later. Okay, after you're done with the wire coming down, just install a bracket that came in the box. As you can see here, just line up with the screws holes on the display, and then just use the included screws and then screw them on these. Okay, when you screw it in, make sure it's not like too tight because the bracket is actually plastic, so you don't break the bracket. Just tighten up so it holds up the display. That's it. So I put the dashboard back down, but before I snap it in place, of course we have to connect all these cables together. So it's really simple. So this is the wire that came from the other side, which is connected to the MCU unit. So red to red, pretty much. Red to red. Just find the arrow. Now you can snap it in. And black to black, or yellow first. This is a little arrow on here that you can find. Just make sure you face the right direction. And then black to black, of course. So all cable are connected. And the blue one right here is for the extra camera that if you want to connect to the camera, the front camera, then you can connect this to the display. And also the GPS. Yeah, click. And then this is for the 4G antenna. Okay, so I got everything connected and it powered up. As you can see here, the graphic looks so much better than the 9-inch one. It's more futuristic, as you can see. Now let me show you all the setup. I'm gonna go through all the setup and the little details on the first screen right here. So as you can see here, it's mile per hour on this side. I believe you can adjust this one, and this is the car, and this is repeating mile per hour here for some reason, and then this is your gear selector here, and this is OTA, which is over the air update, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, so just connected the Wi-Fi. And then this is if you put in the SIM card, then it will show the signal strength. And let me show you, if I open the door, then the display will change to this. So both sides change. This means parked, and the car will show opening the front door. So let me try to open the passenger door real quick. Then the car will change the angle to this one. Let me try to open the rear passenger door. See what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, so the graphic shows the rear door is open. Let me close it. It's closed right now. Awesome. Looks really good. The graphics is so much nicer, higher resolution. Let me close. There you go. And then when all the doors are closed, things will change again. There you go. It's really smooth, like when the transition between the graphics really smooth. And so this is when the car is ready to drive. It's also showing the battery level in miles, but here's showing percentage, so I can see both miles right here and percentage on the main screen over there. Now let's try to go through the setting on this display. So you swipe down, then you'll see this show up there, and swipe in the middle. Then all the main stuff, the volume, this can change. So this is the volume on the built-in speaker. So if you swipe in the middle, then you can go through the menu, go down here, and then if you select this symbol right here, you go to the main setting menu. So when you go to the main setting menu, you still have minimize car information on this side of the screen. And let's go to general, English, time setup, auto date, time by GPS, network. Let's not do 24 hours format. Auto time zone. Nope, I'll have to change to, of course, Los Angeles. And go back. Then now it's time. It's correct. So actually, time setting on this one is, it's so much easier. I mean, to select or to set up your time. And then I think we're good here. Go back. Time setup's done. Input method setting. Okay. So you can do a Google Voice typing. So this is the version of this unit. So as you can see, it has a built-in 32 gigabyte. Let me try to connect the Carplay next. To connect the Carplay, just swipe in the middle again, and then Z-Link 5 right here. There. So select the Z-Link 5, and then this will pop up. So basically, you just have to find the Bluetooth name, follow this. So you select that. Should be linking right now. It's showing pair, and then allow. Come on, there you go. Awesome. So the CarPlay is connected. So while you run the CarPlay, you still have basic information over here. So you can use all the apps inside the CarPlay. So you want to exit to the main menu again, just click that, then you have this whole screen back again. When you want to go back to the CarPlay again, just swipe in the middle, click this, and then just select that. Then it will go back to CarPlay mode again. Let's see, go back to setting again. Right now it's in Celsius, as you can see. Let's go back, go out. So if I sign in, I can download my apps to this display, which is awesome. Okay, open maps. So this is the Google map, not inside the CarPlay. So this Google Maps is actually in the display. Maybe this Google Map you need to have a SIM card installed in here, then you can use this Google Map. Otherwise, you just use the one on the CarPlay. Can I just click here? Oh, never mind. That is so easy. So basically, just click on this Fahrenheit to Celsius. Basically just click on it. That will change. All right, so that's really easy. Took me so long to find the setting on that. Oh, I really like the graphic on this one. So if you scroll down on the steering wheels, the middle part will change to different options. So CarPlay, music, application, car setting, and then go back again. And you can see the tire pressure, navigation. So you click on navigation. Well, you can't really click. You click, then it go to voice command. Then you have to use a touch screen to go. And you go back. screen off. So press, boom, then the whole screen it's off, and then adjust the clock, displaying the clock. So scroll again, scroll on this again, then it go back to main screen. And then Carplay, just click that. It's so much easier than you swipe down the menu and find that Carplay. So if I shortcut to Carplay and then you scroll down, let me see how to get out the Carplay using the steering wheel. You can't really. You just go to the main. There you get out. So you can also change the display mode. So this is what it looks like when you restart the display. It looks really cool with the Model 3 in the beginning of it, and it will start reboot. As you can see, it's powered by Android. Oh, okay, so you can do a full Android with a really minimized car information right here. This 10.25-inch display also has an options for different graphic styles that you can choose from, not only this blue color one. So if you want to change different graphics, you just use the button on the steering wheels on your right, press to the left and hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. As you can see on the bottom, there are 3 different styles of graphic you can choose from. Then you just go up and down to choose. So this is the main one in the middle, and the one on the right, it looks more like the one that we see on Model X and Model S. Let's try to choose this one and see how it looks. So what by clicking on the right, that's how you select it. There, as you can see, it's still really nice and clean, but not as futuristic as the one we see previously. Alright, hold back again, and now let's try the green one to the left. This one is really cool as well. Alright, but to me, I would prefer the cleanest one, which is the default, the blue color. I think that's the cleanest and then the most futuristic look. Alright, now let's test it, what the display looks like while I'm driving. So this is what the display looks like during the day. As you can see, the screen on the right, I don't think that's the horsepower at all. It's basically the numbers replacing that region bar from the previous display on the 9-inch display that we saw. So it also has the speed limit next to the speedometer in the middle. It's really close to the speedometer. I don't know why they put it so close. Maybe they have so much room to put it apart a little more. As you can see, when it's regen, it goes to minus on the right hand screen. This one. So it goes to minus. There. Really cool looking and futuristic design display. Much better than previous 9-inch display for sure. As you can see on this new screen right now, I'm on autopilot, so it will be blinking on the screen if I don't hold the steering wheels, which the previous screen display don't have. So when you engage autopilot, it's also showing the screen, as you can see, and the icon. Now let's see what the display looks like at night. As you can see, this 10.25 display is a great addition to your Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. And I think my favorite part of this display is definitely all the functionality that it offers and also that awesome graphic. So if you are interested in this display, I will put the link in the description down below, and also of course special discount code for you. Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys, and don't forget to click like, don't forget to subscribe to support the channel and for future content, and don't forget to check out the new merch. We'll see you on the next video.